Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to take a couple of minutes to just kind of give you some feedback about my deal, my partner's deal, and how we met Tarby Bryant. So my name is Jeff Beal. My company is Destination Development Partners. We met Tarby back in May, presented our project, which is called the Stables Motor Condos. You can find us online, jot this down, stablesmotorcondos.com. All right, shameless plug. So everybody has rituals. My ritual first thing in the morning is I like to get on LinkedIn for about an hour and just kind of go through and find my power base, find out who's out there that can get me to the next level and what I need to do. So that's how I ran across Tarby Bryant. Started researching, I do a lot of research, so I started researching Tarby. I was like, wow, he runs this group called the Gathering Angels. I want to be part of this. What do I got to do? So cold call, pick up the phone, called Tarby. It's like, you don't know me, I don't know you, but here I am. So we kind of talked through the details. He's like, I'd love you to come out and present your project to our Gathering of Angels. So May of this year, I came out, stood here, room full of people, and presented our deal. Through that process, Tarby and I became good friends. Tarby, sitting down with us, kind of looking at our deal, thinking about how he can kind of connect us. He actually connected us to the Forsyth County Development Authority. Now my deal is a real estate deal. I know there's not a whole lot of real estate deals coming through now, but mine's a real estate deal. We actually had property under contract in Forsyth County. So the next viable thing was he picked up the phone and called a couple guys. One is Emery Lipsum. He is the county attorney or the city attorney for Cumming. And there's also Bill Holby, who's with King and Spalding. King and Spalding does bond deals. They actually worked on one of the bond deals for the new Falcons Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So through that introduction, we sat down and we talked over a couple of months with the county, showed them our deal several times. They looked at it. They finally called us to come sit down with them again. And they have presented us with an opportunity that has just kind of blown us all away. We're still working through the deal with it. We met with them again yesterday, but they basically offered us about a $30 million, a little bit more than $30 million in a bond deal. What that means is bond for title. So they'd like to purchase the property for us, go through it with us, and we lease it back from them. We would have never have gone through that phase without somebody like Tarby knowing, hey, there's something they call an irrevocable bond. I think that's what it was called. So even though they can't do that one, they did another. So through that relationship, it really helped us out. So we're going through the details with it now. We're actually in zoning. We got one of our zonings last week. We've got a final zoning coming up. Like I said, we met last night. We should get final on everything November 2nd. I do have two other partners. They're actually sitting down right now with a term sheet in front of them with another investor who's looking to invest the first $6 million with us. I'm a big thinker of don't go too small. You always got to go big. We started looking for big money. We got this guy, actually, we call land banks. So those are relationships, and we do that based on people like Tarby, the Gathering of Angels. So we stay connected with everybody. It's a big market out there, but you gotta be relationship friendly. You gotta sit down, you gotta understand somebody. You just can't go in and say, hey, loan me some money, or hey, buy my deal. You gotta invest time in those people. We've invested time in Tarby. This guy is phenomenal. His outreach, his connections are phenomenal. I say that just to say, cherish those networks that you do. I'm a big proponent of the quote, your network is the value of your net worth. That's how we do it. There's not too much more I could say with Tarby and what he does. I know I'm kind of stumbling. I got to get to this investor meeting to get on this term sheet a little bit. So just to kind of give you a little bit about our deal. So the Stables Motor Condos is basically private storage for cars, and it's also got retail component. We've got 25 acres under contract, and we're about to close here in a couple months. And it's basically, we haven't really announced it in the public yet. The Forsyth County News picked it up. The AJC picked it up. The Atlanta Business Chronicle picked it up. Without us announcing it, our phone has been ringing off the hook. People wanting to come in and either invest or to buy condos in this development. So we've got right now $3.8 million that we're about to close on the first garages, and we'll do that next Friday. For the retail component, we've been approached by restaurants. We've got a restaurant component to this. We've also got a coffee shop. We've already been approached by 2 different entities to to run those. We've got a car wash. We've also been approached by a car wash company to run those. So all that came about just from being here with the Gathering Angels and Tarby Bryant. So from that, I just want to say, Tarby, thank you so much for all the introductions. This guy is a wealth of knowledge. Everybody in this room, you have a power base. Use those to the fullest extent. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tarby. Really appreciate it. I've got to run, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah.